Welcome to our Model Maths Nagaraj Sir YouTube channel. First, please like, subscribe, click bell button. In this class, we are going to learn Intermediate First Year Maths 1B, 6th chapter, Direction Quotients and Direction Ratios, Part 2. So, in Part 1, 4 long questions completed with introduction with some formulas, and 5th onwards, that is, show that the direction quotients of two lines which are connected by the lines L plus M plus N equal to 0 and 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM equal to 0 are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So how to do? First, given that, take L plus M plus N equal to 0. So from this we can get L equal to minus M minus N. Okay. So what is the second equation given that? Second equation is, so from this we can write L equal minus M minus N. This is the first equation. Then second equation, 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM equal to 0. So take equation 2, equation 1. So substitute equation 1 in equation 2. So substitute equation 1 in equation 2. So then 2 becomes, 2 means 2, M means M, N means N plus 3N, L means what? Yes, very good, minus M minus N. Yes. Next, minus 5 as it is, and L means minus M minus N into M equal to 0. See, if you completed part 1, please watch next part 2. So this is a little bit different with part 1 problems. Same process, but simplification we can change a little bit. Next, 2Mn plus 3n into minus m minus 3Mn plus 3n into minus n becomes minus 3n square. Next, minus 5 into minus m becomes plus 5m. Minus 5 into minus n becomes, sorry, m also is there. So minus 5m into minus 5 into minus m minus 5, sorry, plus 5m into m, 5m square. Next, minus 5 into minus n into m. So plus 5mn is equal to 0. Now see what are the m square terms? 5m squares. Next, mn terms. Here 2mn, here minus 3mn, here 5mn. Totally 5 plus 2, 7. 7 minus 3, 4. So 4mn. Next, n terms minus 3n square equal to 0. So here, is there factorization possible? Check it. 5 into minus 3. Minus 15 is the product. So minus 15 means we can write minus 15 into 1. Okay. Minus 3 into 5. Or 15 into minus 1. 3 into minus 5. Only those are the possibilities. Add minus 15 and 1, we get minus 14. Not suitable. Add minus 3 and 5, we get plus 2. Not suitable. Add 15 and minus 1, we get 14. Not suitable. 3 and minus 5, we get minus 2. Not suitable. Means what? Here product sum is not sufficient to get any two numbers. Then how? So factorization is not possible. Of course, we have using quadratic formula minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a also is there. But with that formula also we can't find the answer. Then how? So very simple. You first divide with m square. Divide by n square. Divide by n square. So then 5m square by n square plus 4mn by n square minus 3 n square by n square is equal to 0. So n square cancel, 1n cancel. Here we are getting 5 into m by n whole square plus 4 into m by n is remaining minus 3 equal to 0. See, this is the equation. Which equation? It is a quadratic equation in m by n variable. So it is a quadratic equation in m by n. So what are the roots? Therefore it has two roots. Therefore let what are the two roots? I am taking as m1 by n1 and m2 by n2 are two roots. I have taken. Is it clear? So then, so this is I am leaving. If m1 by n1, m2 by n2 are two roots, then What is the condition? We have two conditions. One is sum of the roots, that is minus b by a. Second one is product of the roots, that is c by a. So I am going to apply second condition, product of the roots. What is the product of the roots condition? Product of roots is equal c by a condition. This is important problem. So very important. The most important is first and second, and other important is fifth one. So product of the roots of a quadratic equation is c by a. So here what are the roots? m1 by n1, m2 by n2. These are the roots. So product of these roots means what? We get m1 by n1 into m2 by n2, and is equal c by a means c means constant or a means 5. Okay, this is the formation of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 model it is. Okay, so please note down. Sorry, any disturbance. So a means 5, c means minus 3. Finally we get minus 3 by 5. So m into m1 into m2. So m1 into m2 minus 3 bring left side by minus 3 is equal to n1 into send right side equal n1 into by 5. So let us take equation 3. Okay, one condition we got it by taking L equal to minus m minus n. Similarly, take another condition from equation 1. Can we take m equal to minus L minus n? Yes. So from equation 1 we can take m equal to minus L minus n. Okay. Otherwise you can take n equal to minus L minus m also. No problem. If you take that also you can get. Okay. And substitute in equation 2. So what I am doing here, same process again I am going to do, because of by taking L equal to minus m minus n, substitute in equation 2, we get one condition. Similarly, same as usually, take from first to another value. Suppose m value, I am going to take m equal to minus L minus n, substitute in equation 2. I will get one more condition. So becomes equation 4. From third and 4, we can give the conclusion for the given two lines are perpendicular. How can we give? First complete this. Okay, just substitute m equal minus L minus n in equation 2. What is equation 2? 2mn plus 3nl minus 5lm is equal to 0. Simplify this. 2, m means what? Minus L minus n, and n means n. Is it true? Yes. And 3nl as it is minus 5l into m. M means what? Minus L minus n equal to 0. Simplify this. 2 into minus L into n. Minus 2ln minus 2ln. 2 into minus n into n. Minus 2n square. Next. 3nl as it is or 3ln as it is. We can write ln or nl, no problem. Minus 5l into minus l becomes plus 5l square. Minus 5l into plus n becomes plus 5ln is equal to 0. So now I am writing first 5l square as easily I am writing. Next to ln terms. Here 5 are there, here 3 are there, here minus 2 are there. So totally 5 plus 3, 8 minus 2 becomes 6ln and minus 2n square as it is. So here also factorization is not possible. So divide by n square. Same. Divide by n square on both sides. Then it becomes 5l square by n square plus 6ln by n square minus 2n square by n square is equal to 0. Cancel. Same. Sorry, here not getting cancelled. So keep as it is. So we can keep 5 into L by n whole square plus 6 into L by n minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is also in the form of like ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 formation. Am I right? So compare with quadratic equation. But here it is in terms of L by n. So what are the roots can be taken? Yes, L1 by n1, L2 by n2 are the roots of that quadratic equation. Is it clear? Okay. So please note down as usually. After that continuation I am writing here. I am just removing this. Okay. So therefore L1 by n1 and L2 by n2 are two roots. So let same condition. Now applying product of the roots. So product of roots condition what? C by A. So product means what? Multiplication of L1 by N1 and L2 by N2. So is equal to C by A. C means what? Minus 2. By A means what? 5. Okay. So we got it condition. So we can write L1 by N2, bring left side, minus 2 is equal to N1 N2 by 5. Equation 4. See, once observe this 4 and 3. From 4, L1 by L2, L1 L2 by minus 2 is called, what is that? Same as with M1 by M2 minus 3 equal to N1 by N2. So therefore, from equations 4 and 5, we can write L1 by L2 is by minus 2 is equal M1 by M2 by minus 3 is equal N1 and N2 by 5. Okay. So therefore, we are going to find, we have to prove the two lines are perpendicular to each other. The two lines are perpendicular to each other. So we got this one. We got, okay. Sorry, equation 3 and 4. Equation 3 and 4. Okay. Let I am taking this is called some k. Say, let I am taking which is called k. So then L1 L2 is equal to minus 2 into k, minus 2k. M1 M2 equal to minus 3 into k, minus 3k. N1 N2 equal to 5 into k, 5k. So therefore, find out what is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 value. L1 L2 means minus 2k. M1 M2 means minus 3k. N1 N2 means plus 5k. So all are k terms. Here negative terms, so minus 2 and minus 3 means minus 5 terms k are there and positive 5k terms are there. So 5k minus 5k is 0. Finally, we got it L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0. So what does it represent? So it represents that if condition L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 equal to 0, then two lines are perpendicular to each other. Therefore, the given two lines are perpendicular to each other. Hence true. We must write this condition. Okay. For this condition also, we may get one more mark. Completely 7 marks question. Is it clear? First one process, second condition, applying first and the second conditions, we can get L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 equal 0. Then we can write. So if question is given, for this question we have to remember that how to show perpendicular to each other means we should show that L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 equal to 0. If you remember that condition, we can solve this one easily. This is important question. Please do more practice. Next problem, 6th one. If a ray makes angles alpha, comma, beta, comma, gamma and delta with 4 diagonals of a cube, then find cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta. Okay. The same question is in Maths 1A. Product of vectors also is there. So there also same procedure, same to same question. There is nothing. Only there we proved by using vector method. Means applying I, J, K terms. Position vector of, position vector of, position vector of, and angle between cos two lines cos theta equal A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by root of. Same formula here also, but here using direction ratios we can prove. Okay, see that this is also important. Okay, cube. What is that? Cube is given. Cube means what? Cube means 4 sides are equal in a 3-dimensional diagram, 3-dimensional geometry. So this is cube. It forms by squares. So this is A. So let I am writing on x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. This is taken as A, B, C. Same as usually we can take. This is origin and this is D, this is E, this is F, and finally the middle one is P. See, if each length is same of a cube, so if each length, each length is same, then I can take length is A. So let OA, B, C, D, F, P is a cube of length is equal to small a units I'm taking. So then the point is becomes a comma 0 comma 0. Why? On x-axis y and z coordinates 0 0. So b becomes what? It is on y-axis, so it becomes 0 a comma 0. So c means what? It is on z-axis, so it becomes 0 comma 0 comma a. And what is d? D lies between x and y. X and y means xy coordinates 0, z coordinate nothing, 0. And yz between y and z, e point e is so 0 a. Similarly f is between x and z, so x is present, z is present, but y coordinate is 0. And what is the origin? 0 0 0 0. P means what? It is a. Okay, these are the points. So therefore, what are the points? O is 0 0 0 and A is a comma 0 0. So I am writing vertices. So vertices are O 0 0 0, A comma 0 0, and B 0 comma a comma 0, and C 0 comma 0 comma a. Next, what are the other points? D. So D is a comma 0, and E is 0 comma a, and F is a comma 0 comma a, and finally P is a comma a. Okay, complete all vertices we have written. Same as usually in product of vectors maths 1 also same we can represent the points up to here same. So then after, what are the diagonals here? Okay, we should find diagonals. What are the diagonals? OP is a diagonal, and CD is a diagonal, and AE is a diagonal, and BF is a diagonal. Okay, so diagonals are OP, CD, and AE and BF. These four are the diagonals. Of course, in a room we get 4 diagonals. Okay, observe in your room from that corner top to bottom. Next, top to opposite bottom corner, 2 diagonals. Similarly, from left to top to right to bottom. Next, left to bottom to right to top. Like this we can get 4 diagonals. So what are the 4 diagonals? OP, CD, AE, BF. So what are the direction ratios of OP? What are the direction ratios of CD? What are the direction ratios of AE? What are the direction ratios of BF? Okay. So therefore, direction ratios of OP. What is the direction ratios formula? Yes, x1 minus x2, comma, y1 minus y2, comma, z1 minus z2. Otherwise, x2 minus x1, comma, y2 minus y1, comma, z2 minus z1. Okay, these are the formula to find direction ratios when 2 points are given. So I am writing formula first of all. Direction ratios formula. I am writing using second formula, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. So this, when 2 points are given, the direction ratios formula is that one. Just I am writing here. So now direction ratios of OP is equal to what? O taken as x1 y1 z1, P taken as x2 y2 z2, then x2 minus x1 means a minus 0 and a minus 0, a minus 0. So finally we get a comma a. Similarly, direction ratios of another diagonal CD. Okay, in this CD, D is taken as x2 y2 z2, C taken as x1 y1 z1. Can I write here x2 y2 z2, x1 y1 z1? So x2 minus x1, a minus 0, y2 minus y1, a minus 0, z2 minus z1, 0 minus a. So we get a comma minus a. Similarly, AE. So direction ratios of AE. So which is equal, For A, x1, y1, z1, E, x2, y2, z2. So 0 minus A. Next, A minus 0. Next, A minus z. This simple problem, okay? So minus A comma A comma A. Next, last one, direction ratios of BF is equal B taken as x1, y1, z1, F taken as x2, y2, z2. So A minus 0. Next, 0 minus A. Next, A minus 0. So A comma minus A comma A. So finally, so these are the diagonals. What is the question? Question is which some ray makes angles alpha, beta, gamma, delta with 4 diagonals. First, let us assume a ray makes angle alpha with OP. Next, a ray makes angle beta with second diagonal CD. A ray makes angle gamma with third diagonal AE. A ray makes angle delta with fourth diagonal BF. Okay, what is the ray and what are the direction ratio of angles? Sorry, what are the direction ratios of that ray? So we don't know that one. So that's why I am assumed let small r is a ray and direction ratios are, I'm taking x1 comma y1, x comma y comma z simply. Okay, the direction ratios of are ray x, y, z are taken. So this is considered as some a1, b1, c1 direction ratios. Okay, now coming to the point. So given that alpha is angle between ray and first diagonal OP. Ray means what? First R and diagonal OP. So for these two I am applying cos theta formula. What is cos theta formula? Generally cos theta formula is, as usually we know already, a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 by root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Actually this is the angle formula between any two sides or diagonals or lines. Okay, what is theta? Angle between two rays, ray and diagonal, but angle is given as alpha. So therefore cos alpha equal a1 into a2. What is a1? x1. a2 means the direction ratios of OP. Okay, these are taken as a2, b2, c2. So a1 into a2 means x into a, xa plus b1 into b2, y into a plus c1 into c2, z into a. Okay, by root of a1 square, b1 square, c1 square means x square plus y square plus z square into root of a2 square, b2 square, c2 square means a square plus a square plus a square. So we get a square plus a square plus a square. So which is called, see in all terms a is common. So a into x plus y plus z by here a square plus a square plus a square 3a square. So root 3a square means we can write root 3 into a. Why? Because root 3a square consists square root. So here I am saying it becomes root 3a square. So root 3 means root 3. Root a square means a. So that's why root 3a square means root 3 into a. So I can cancel a. Okay, is it clear? Okay, from here to here as easily write down. So next after that, here I am going to write. Yes, after this cos theta equal to, sorry, cos alpha equal to, what is the numerator? X plus y plus z by x plus y plus z by root 3 into root of x square plus y square plus z square. So this is cos alpha value. Okay, if you do squaring on both sides, we can get cos square alpha equal to we can get x plus y plus z whole square by root 3 square means 3, root of x square plus y square plus z square means only x square plus y square plus z square. So this is cos square alpha. Similarly, if you take the angle beta between ray and next diagonal CD, and similarly gamma angle between ray and other diagonal AE. Next, delta between ray and BF is cos delta. So like that, if you find, we get cos square beta plus, sorry, so directly I'm writing similarly beta comma gamma comma delta are angles between ray and diagonals. OP is completed. Next to diagonal CD, AE and BF respectively. Then cos square beta is equal. Okay, directly cos square beta I'm writing. Numerator we get, in the denominator same, we get x square plus y square plus z square. But in the numerator, okay, what is CD? Diagonal CD. In diagonal CD, what are the direction ratios? A minus 0, A minus 0, 0 minus A means minus Z. Okay. Next, similarly, cos square gamma. So cos square gamma is between ray and AE. AE means minus A 0 0 minus A plus A we get. So minus x plus y plus z whole square by 3 into x square plus y square plus z square. And finally cos square delta is equal, okay, whole square minus, so in between, into 3 into x square plus y square plus z square we get. So after getting all cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma, cos square delta, so now what we have to find, we should find that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta, that is that one. So therefore cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta is equal, cos square alpha means what? X plus y plus z whole square by 3 into x plus y plus z whole square plus cos square beta means what? Substitute that and simplify, we get the answer, into 3 into x plus y plus z whole square, sorry, 3 into x square plus y square plus z square, x square y square z square, and plus cos square gamma. What is cos square gamma? Minus x plus y plus z whole square by 3 into x square plus y square plus z square, and plus cos square delta. What is cos square delta? X minus y plus z whole square by 3 into x square plus y square plus z square. In all terms, denominator is same. Am I right? So we can take the LCM is 3 into x square plus y square plus z square, and the numerators x plus y plus z whole square and x plus y minus z whole square and minus x plus y plus z whole square plus x minus y plus z whole square. Is it clear? So then see, the denominator is, there is nothing changed, 3 into x square plus y square plus z square, but numerator a plus b plus c whole square formation, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So like that we should expand. This also can be expanded. 2ab means 2xy, sorry, x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy minus 2xz minus 2yz. And next here also, if you simplify that, finally we get 4x square terms, 4y square terms, 4z square terms. And in this 2xy and that minus 2xy cancel. In this 2yz and that minus 2yz cancel. Like that, only finally we can get 4x squares, 4y square terms, 4z square terms will be remain. So what is common in numerator? 4 into x square plus y square plus z square. Of course we can write direct step, no problem. So 3 into x square plus y square plus z square, yes, cancel, is equal 4 by 3. So what is that? Find that this value is 4 by 3. Therefore cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta equal 4 by 3. This is the answer. Finish. Let's go to next problem. Next, same type of problem. It is a very small problem, but same thing. Question 7th one. Find angle between any two diagonals of a cube. Or it can be asked like, show that the angle between any two diagonals is cos inverse 1 by 3. Okay. Here also about cube. So cube formed by squares. first draw the cube, then we can easily identify the points and diagonals. Y. So this is Z. So this is called as origin 0, 0, 0, 0. This is point A, this is point B, this is point C, and D, E, F, P. Okay, same as usual steps what we did in the previous sixth question, that one only. Okay, so let O, A, B, C, D, E, F, P is a cube of length how much? Small a units. So next points, vertices. So vertices are O 0, 0, 0, A comma 0, comma 0. So write there also if possible. Otherwise no need to write. B 0, comma A, comma 0. C 0, comma 0, comma A. And D A, comma 0. E. What is A? E between Y and Z. So 0, comma A, comma A. And F between Z and X. So Z and X means ZX coordinates there. Next to P, here I am writing A, comma A, comma A. So what are the diagonals here? So diagonals are OP, CD, AA and BF. These are the four diagonals actually. But here question is angle between any two diagonals. So we can take any two diagonals of these four. You can take OPCD or CDAE or OPBF, like that any two diagonals. So let I am taking OP and CD are two diagonals. So direction ratios of OP is called what? For O taken as x2 y2 z2, sorry, P taken as x2 y2 z2, A taken as x1 y1 z1. So x2 minus x1, A minus 0, A minus 0, A minus 0. So which is called A comma A comma A. Next, direction ratios of other diagonal CD is what? For C and D. C taken as x1 y1 z1, D taken as x2 y2. So x2 minus x1, A minus 0 and A minus 0 and 0 minus A. So which is called A comma minus A. Got it? Two diagonal ratios we got it. So this is considered as A1 B1 C1. This is considered as A2 B2 C2. Here no need to about ray. So ray is not involved in this question. Only diagonals between any two diagonals. So therefore let theta is angle between two diagonals. What are the two diagonals? OP and CD. So therefore what is cos theta formula? Cos theta equal A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by root of. Okay, already we know formula very well. So A1 square, B1 square, C1 square into A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Substitute in this formula, we can get answer. So cos theta means cos theta only is equal A1 into A2 means A1 into A2 means A into A into A plus B1 into B2 means A into A plus C1 into C2 means A into minus A by root of A1 square A square plus B1 square means also A square, C1 square means also A square. Next A2 square A square, B2 square A square, C2 square minus A whole square. So which is equal to A into A square, A into A square plus A into minus A square by root of A square plus A square plus A square is root 3A square into root. This also becomes plus A square, but don't cancel. Okay. So minus having square, minus square means becomes positive. A square plus A square plus A square becomes 3A square. So cancel. So which is equal to A square by root 3A square into root 3A square becomes what? 3A square. So A square cancel, we get 1 by 3. So therefore cos theta equal to what? 1 by 3. Therefore theta equal to we get cos inverse 1 by 3. Okay. This is the solution. Very simple question this is. Well, of course for 7 marks also we can expect. From this chapter we have only 7 marks questions. So let us go to the next problem. Next 8th one. After that one more question I will give you for your practice or homework. So with this we can complete this chapter. The vertices of a triangle are capital A 1, 4, 2, capital B -2, 1, 2, capital C, 2 comma 3 comma minus 4. Then find angle A, angle B and angle C. Okay. So given that, let I am taking a triangle. For example, a triangle I am taking A, B, C. What is A? 1, 4, 2. What is B? Minus 2, 1, 2. What is C? 2, 3, minus 4. Okay. Only vertices are given. He is asking angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle A, for suppose if you want. Angle A means what? It is lies between AB and AC. Am I right? Between AB and AC. Similarly, of course, angle B also. Yes, very good. Between AB and BC. Tell me what about angle C? Yes, between BC and CA. Okay. So, first to come to the first point. Angle A we want. So, angle A to find, we should know what is side AB, what is side AC. Means AB direction ratios, AC direction ratios if you know. Then using cos theta equal to formula, we can find angle A. So, first find AB direction ratios and AC direction ratios. Okay. Solution. So, given that A 1 comma 4 comma 2, B minus 2 comma 1 comma 2 and C is 2 comma 3 comma minus 4. So therefore, what is the direction ratios formula? x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. We wish anyone we can write x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. No problem. Okay. If you take x1 minus x2, y1 minus x2, z1 minus z2, then also you will get same answer. So therefore, direction ratios of side AB is equal for A and B. So this is x1, y1, z1, this is x2, y2, z2. So x2 minus x1, minus 2 minus 1, y2 minus y1, 1 minus 4, z2 minus z1, 2 minus 2. So which is equal to 2 minus 1 how much? Minus 3. 1 minus 4 how much? Minus 3. 2 minus 2 how much? 0. Okay, AB got it. Next, similarly find your direction ratios of second side BC. BC. For B and C, x2 minus x1 means 2 minus of minus 2. y2 minus y1, 3 minus 1. z2 minus z1, minus 4 minus 2. So which is equal? Minus into minus, very good, plus. So 2 plus 2, 4, comma, 3 minus 1, 2, minus 4 minus 2, minus 6. Next, direction ratios of third one. C also I am finding at a time, all. For C and A, take any one is x1, y1, other one is x2, y2. So we get x1 minus x2 minus x1, 1 minus 2. y2 minus y1, 4 minus 3. z2 minus z1, 2 minus half minus 4. So which is equal? 1 minus 2 is 1, minus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus half minus 4 means minus plus 2 plus 4 is 6. So these are the direction ratios of AB, BC, CD. So now first find angle A. First find angle A. So for angle A, which sides are taken? For angle A, AB and AC. So AB direction ratios and AB direction ratios and BC, AB and BC. So for angle AB, we should know direction ratios of AB. What are direction ratios of AB? Minus 3, 0. And direction ratios of AC or CA, we can use any way. So 2 direction ratios we got it, and angle A. What is cos theta formula? Cos theta formula is modulus A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. So which is equal modulus. Why I am taking modulus? Because of in a triangle, every angle is a acute angle, or it may be highestly 90 degrees. So acute angle means we should take in first quadrant modulus. Next, A1 means what? First direction ratios A1, B1, C1. A2 means what? This A2, B2, C2. So A1 into A2. So minus 3 into minus 1. Next to plus. Next to B1. B1 means again minus 3. And B2. B2 means 1. Plus C1 means 0. And C2 means 6. By root of and root of A1 square. A1 square means minus 3 square. Plus B1 square means also minus 3 square. Plus C1 square means 0 square. Okay. Next A2 square. A2 square means minus 1 square. Plus B2 square means 1 square. Plus C2 square means 6 square. Simplify this, we can get cos A, angle cos A. So theta is A. So theta equal to angle A. First cos A. So which is called, therefore cos A equal minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3 modulus minus 3 into 1 minus 3 plus 0 into 6 0 by root of minus 3 square is 9. Minus 3 square is 9. 0 square is 0. Cos A equal to, okay, minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3 modulus minus 3 into plus 1 minus 3 0 into 6 0 by root of minus 3 square is 9 plus minus 3 square is 9 plus 0 square is 0 into root of minus 1 square is 1. 1 square is 1. 6 square is 36. See, in the numerator 3 minus 3 0. 0 plus 0 0. So in the numerator we are getting 0. So 0 by something 0. So we got it cos A equal to 0. So when cos value is 0 at 90 degrees. So A equal to what? 90 degrees. So one angle we found. That is angle A, pi by 2 got it. Next similarly we should find angle B. So angle B means how can we find taking direction ratios AB and BC. Okay. Can I remove this question? Is it clear? We just using cos theta formula. Then okay, next to second one, theta equal to angle B. So for angle B, what are the direction ratios tending together? AB and BC. So AB direction ratios, what are the AB direction ratios? Minus 3, minus 3, 0. Minus 3, minus 3, 0. And for angle B, AB and BC. So BC direction ratios, what are the BC direction ratios? Yes, 4 to minus 6. 4 to minus 6. Okay, listen carefully. So next question also same type of question. I will give you a practice. Okay, what is cos theta formula? Same formula, modulus A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by root of. Okay, A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Okay, substitute in that and simplify. Can I remove this? Okay. Okay. This is A1 into A2 means minus 3 into 4 plus B1 into B2 means minus 3 into 2 plus C1 into C2 0 into minus 6 modulus by root of A1 square means minus 3 whole square plus A2 square, B1 square is minus 3 whole square plus C1 square is 0 square into root of A2 square means 4 square, B2 square 2 square, C2 square minus 6 whole square. Simplify this, we can get the angle B also. So this is cos B. Minus 3 into 4 minus 12, minus 3 into 2 minus 6, 0 into 6 0 by root of minus 3 square 9, minus 3 square 9 plus 0 into root of 4 square 16, 2 square 4, minus 6 whole square 36. How much? Minus 12 minus 6 minus 18. So modulus minus 18 by root 9 plus 9 root 18 into how much it is? 16 plus 4 20 plus 36 56. Okay, and more can we simplify? Okay, so modulus minus 18 means 18 by root 18 means what? 2 into 3 into 3. So we can write 3 root 2. Root 56 means what? 56. 8 7 8 ja 7 8 ja 56. So 2 into 2 into 2 So for 2 2's we can write, and remaining 2 7 ja 14 we can write. Now 2 1 ja 2 9 ja. So which is called, and 3 1 ja 3 3 ja. We get 3 by root 28. So cos B equal to, we getting 3 by root 28. Then B equal to cos inverse 3 by root 28. This is the angle B. Similarly, angle C. Can you find? So find angle C. What are the direction ratios should be taken for angle C? AC and BC. Okay. So what are the BC direction ratios? What are the AC or CA? BC direction ratios. Okay. BC 4 to minus 6. CA direction ratios. So here there are minus 1, 1, 6. Okay. Any doubt here? Okay. Here you got doubt. Listen again. For this, modulus minus 18 means 18. Is it okay? Next, otherwise, C. Okay. Root 18 means C. Root 18 equal to root of 3 into 3 into 2. Am I right? 3 3 ja 9 2 ja 18. For 2 3's we can write 1 outside, 3 root 2. So instead of root 18 we can write 3 root 2. That's it. Clear? Next, root 56. Root 56 is called root of 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. Am I right? 2 2 ja 4 2 ja 8 7 ja 56. For only 2 2's, 1 we can write. For remaining 2 into 7, 14 can be written inside root. So 2 into root 14. So now 2 9 ja 3 3 0. So finally we get 3 by root 28. Am I right? Root 2 into root 14, root 28. And of course, and also we can simplify. Root 14 means what? 2 into 7. Root 2 into root 7. So root 2 into root 2 means this can be written as 3 by root 7 also we can express. You can check it. Root 28 means root of 2 into 2 into 7. So which is called 2 root 7. So what we have to write? That is our wish. Okay, this is rough work. This is rough work. No need to show in the answer sheet. In the side of the answer sheet, just write up. So we can express, we can say that 3 by 2 root 7 is the B equal to cos inverse 3 by root 7. Similarly, okay, coming to the here. So for angle C, what is cos theta formula? Write down. So directly I am doing. So cos C is equal to A1 into A2, 4 into minus 1, B1 into B2, 2 into 1, C1 into C2, minus 6 into 6. Minus by root of A1 square, 4 square, B1 square, 2 square, C1 square, minus 6 whole square, into root of A2 square, minus 1 whole square, B2 square, 1 square, C2 square, 6 square. So which is equal to 4 into minus 1, minus 4, 2 into 1, 2, minus 36 by root of 4 square, 16, plus 4 plus 36 into root of 1 plus 1 plus 36. So simplify this. Minus 4 minus 36, minus 40. Minus 40 plus 2, 38 by 16 plus 4, 20, 36. We get 56. 1 plus 1, 2, 36, 38. Okay. Can I say one simple technique? Can I say? So it is 38. It is root 38. So 38 can be written as root 38 into root 38 by root 56 into root 38, as this gets cancelled. Now 38 by 56. So both are same root. So 38 by 56 in 2 table, 2 19 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 8 ja, 2 8 ja. And more anything cancel? No. So we can write root 19 by 28. This is cos B equal, cos C equal. So therefore angle C equal to what we can write? Cos inverse root 19 by 28. In this way we can express. Is it clear? So here also we can do like that method also. 18 by root 18 into root 56. So in the numerator 18 can be written as root 18 into root 18 by root 18 into root 56, as it is cancel. 2 9 ja, 2 2 ja, okay, 2 8 ja. Root 9 means 3 by root 28 means 2 root 7. So simplifications means we can do in different methods, but finally answer is same. So in this way we can find cos A, 90 degrees got it, cos B got it, sorry B angle B got it, cos inverse 3 by root 7, angle C we got it, cos inverse root 19 by 28. This is the angles. What is this triangle? Yes, this is a right angle triangle. If they ask, we can mention which triangle this is, because of one of the angles is 90 degrees, therefore this is right angle triangle. So these are the 8 questions. So one more question I will give you for practice. Same type of question I will give you. Okay, same formula, same process as it is, find out. Okay, next last question, 9th one. If 6 comma 10 comma 10, 1 comma 0 comma minus 5, 6 comma minus 10 comma 0 are vertices of a triangle, then find the direction ratios of each side and determine whether it is right angle or isosceles triangle. Okay, so 3 points are given. Of course, suppose ABC is a triangle, ABC is a triangle. So these are taken as vertices 6 comma 10 comma 10, B 1 comma 0 comma minus 5, C 6 comma minus 10 comma 0. Okay, same as usually like 8th question. Find AB direction ratios, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Find BC direction ratios, find CA direction ratios. After get, find angle A, find angle B, find angle C. Okay, so I will give you answers. Angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle B you will get 90 degrees. Okay, so angle A you will get something, angle C you will get something. So based on these 3 answers, we can write the triangle ABC is right angle triangle. Okay, we say if one of the angle is 90 degrees, then simply we can say the triangle is right angle triangle. So write that answer and conclude it. What is the angle A? What is the angle A? You just find it, you will get something. Okay, I think root 7 by 10, root 3 by 10 you will get. So cos inverse root 3 by 10, cos inverse root 7 by 10. Okay, I just doubt whether, okay, these are the answers, check it. Clear? These are the direction cosines and direction ratios. Just in 2 parts it is completed. These 2 parts are enough for the exam. So only one long question we can get from the exam. There are no 2 marks, there are no 4 marks from this chapter. So this is enough. So don't get any confusion, don't get any doubts. So please subscribe till now. If you do not subscribe, please subscribe and click the bell button and also share with your friends. Thank you for watching our videos. And so wait, please watch next videos also. Next chapter is the planes. Thank you.